Morning, evening, late night, whatever it is for you, wherever the hell you are in the world. Welcome back to the stream. It is time for day 5. We are still stuck and I don't think it will change. But yeah, Nick van der Hüvel, welcome back. Mohammed was good. Blood also out here. Sebastian as usual. And Warden. Appreciate all those and I hope you enjoyed the Harpoon showcase. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit more going into it, you know? We were investing gear, artifacts, synergy, awakenings. Yeah. Huh? But hey, we tried. Nobody can say we didn't attempt our very hardest at making him work. It just wasn't meant to be. Which is also the reason why he's not here, right? He is not here. You're stuck on epic dust? Hey, same. But at least you're getting some epic dust from Tide, not like we do. Ah! That's obviously not true. I was completely faking you out. And you should watch it at least for how powerful Faixia and Glaciers are. Definitely, because it was a full Northerner Guild Boss 1, so you should still give it a watch to kind of see the true potential of these units. Now, otherwise, there's something we need to do, I just need to remember what. Yeah. So, our goal obviously is to 6-star... Almost yeeted my mic off the table, that would have been bad. But yeah, our goal is obviously to 6-star Idril, which means we gotta do campaign, dailies, everything else in between, events, to hopefully get her to 6 stars to help us deal with Gear Raid 3. Cause oh boy, I think we're a bit behind. I mean, let's have a quick check, compare our gear rates of 16, 9, and 15 with what other people were able to achieve. So let's quickly see what others were able to do. Codex? Boreas Codex, yep. 5-star psychic power. 100% on the list. And that means we only need one more 5-star. So, let's quickly give it a look. How far behind are we currently? $12, 18, 12. Ah, hey, look at this. He also has Silas Viana. And then people say I'm lucky, huh? Here's a Hatsit Viana. Viana. Honestly, I didn't even know you could like make these units appear. Do you have to do that yourself? Or can you select them locked in? You're number 23. Hey, blood was good. I mean, let's update our current progress and see where it puts us, right? Just so we have an idea of where we're at currently. So, I believe we're at, yeah, 9, 16, 9, 15, Nightmare 1, 1,300? 1,060, okay, 1,068. I wonder how they managed to get these legendaries there. Is there something I can do to like have these two. Huh. Alright, let's see. Ten. Huh? As you can see, number 10. Very frustrating for the moment. But hey. And look at this. 18 already on gear rate 1. Pretty good. Damn. 4,300 blood on Nightmare 1. We filled it wrong? What did we do wrong? Oh, the blood isn't showing. Ah, we're on stage 1068 on gear rate 4. Seems legit. But hey, we also found two to select who we locked. Great. Let's try that again. So are we even lower this time, or does it just automatically not register anything past a certain point? Bye bye. Let's see. Yeah, we're now at number 12. Nice. But obviously there's still some easy points we can get wherever we want to, or whenever we want to. Though for now, dailies are what we need to focus on. Easy guild boss difficult? Ah, whatever. we're gonna be fine, right? We just another chance. This was another chance for us to leave the epic skill dust hell, and as you can see, it's still not meant to be. So close. 2 Oracle Strides and none of those have skill dust, huh? Sad news. What about other quests? I mean, I guess we can already run tight first. Oh yeah, upgrade to this one? Oh no, it's finished. Okay. So, our mission to upgrade our trade hall is to cook a dish. Okay, which dish would be the easiest to cook? Probably this broccoli fucking mushroom dish thing. Which means we just sail twice there. Because we can also use these resources to finish off... or at least try to finish off this trade here. That's what is alright. Otherwise, events. Let me see. 7-day search. Insignias. Woo! Tales of the Smith doesn't start today. Spiritual Altar doesn't start today. Divine, we take it. 2 more summons, we make it. Yeah. How many autos do we have? 70. I would say let's do 70 runs, just so we are as prepared gear-wise as possible. I know it's frustrating, but we can't really compete with stages 16, 17, 18, and also you've seen my healers. You know, I know, we all know we don't stand a chance when it comes to Gear Rate 2, at least for now. So there really isn't a point in attempting it. Yeah. Alright, nice. Rare summon, stamina. Extract, we don't need that one. Do we enter blood for one run or both? Just a single one, just your highest score. Alright, nice, some auto fights. Guild shop is done. Arena shop, stamina potion. Awakening shop is finished. Quests. Okay. Let's see if we can get ourselves our 5-star psychic power. Hey, Mirabi, welcome to the stream. Let's see if we can make your day brighter by beating Borus tutorial stages so that we can finally unlock our 5-star psychic power cube. You still have potions left for epic tokens? Yep, we do, but we don't need them yet. We're not that desperate. Otherwise, double healer should help us well. And we do have a 6-star Silas and a 6-star Björna. So, hopes are high on us being able to deal with this. Even though this is all based on debuffs and whatnot. I believe in the power of Silas. So, yeah. Continuous damage, we don't really care. We just hit him with the good old ultimate. Any good luck on getting epic healers? Nope, but we did pull one highlight yesterday, and that was Iona. So we are now in possession of Iona and Björna. Gear rate 1 couldn't be easier, though for the moment we can't really turn it into anything of an advantage because we're still gear capped and still stuck on epic dust, which is exactly my fault and my fault only. There is nobody to blame besides myself. So yeah, let's fix the current goal real quick. Harpen and Aaron. Yep, Harpen is truly the MVP of MVPs. So, Borus, Codex, equals, come on, 5-star psychic. Huh? At least our formation is holding. And then we quickly update the goal right here. Everything facts. Facts. My guy was pulling too many lords, too many epics, too many legendaries. Yes, there is a Harpen video live on my channel right now. So if you really have the time, for all of you currently here, if you want to either watch it in the background or watch it and then come back, if you're really interested in seeing what a Harpen can truly do, it would greatly help me out. And if not, at least, I don't know, maybe leave a comment saying here from the stream. Because yeah, we haven't been uploading videos in a couple of days, right? Probably like 1 or 2 weeks. We did have that Borus should you summon, which obviously ended with me not having the ability to read, even though the conclusion would still have been the same, which is the reason why I took it down. So it did look like our channel was basically dead. Isn't it the exact same stage? Didn't we just play that? Huh. If we truly need it, we might even think of upgrading, what's his name? Nisold. We might even upgrade Nisold just to get a ranking score. So just so we can beat the first introductory phase of the Borus Codex. Though I think we have around 2 weeks, so there really is no rush. It's not like the resources are going to run away from us anytime soon. Yeah, beating hard campaign. Though honestly, with our current healer situation, I don't actually believe we have what it takes to beat 715. Just saying. Yep. We are mixing it up, right? We have standing slash sitting depending on whatever, right? Wait. Was it already 5-star cube? No, this is a 3-star one. Oh, there he is, 5 stars, perfect. See how early that is? We beat 2 stages. We beat 2 stages. And we already got our 5-star psychic power cube. Which means our overlay, let me see, is the game weirdly cropped or do you see everything? Let me check. You might be missing a tiny bit of like the very bottom. No, looks like you have everything. Okay, yeah. So, Idris 6-star, next goal. We are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th of the way there. Yep. If you want to, feel free to leave a like on the stream. Always helps the stream getting discovered by others, letting them know that we are at least trying our best. Otherwise, what are we currently dealing with? So we have 1 Foster here. And if we were to give him the XP and then want to star him up, we need 2 psychic powers. So we gotta beat any campaign chapter up until the point where we get 2 psychics. Which would currently have to be 2-6. Hard 2-6. Hard 2-6 equals either 6-star, I believe. No, saved it as the wrong one. Give me a second here. There you go. Okay. 6 units still, right? With no more than 1 marksman. We have a sealers. Okay, looks like we're good. Oh, let's hope we get enough cost for Björna. And also that Björna is capable of holding this solo. If not, we might have to revisit this stage and change up our approach. Okay, so far so good. Left side, right side, no trouble. Execute just in case. Nice. Honestly, I really like Björna's attack, right? This basic hit plus then AoE hands that kind of swirl around and deal continuous damage. You don't really notice it all too much most of the time, but it is really cool looking. Yeah, Yuri is quite fun for sure. Let me actually try this one out. It says there's a Q&A function, and I am really curious how this one actually works. So we're kind of just testing it, right? To figure out how this works. So if anybody has the current time, make it anything, right? Let's just see how this whole Q&A thing works, what it even does. And yeah, if it's even anything useful, or at least partly useful for us to think about making use of more, because at least we're doing a couple polls, right? But if the Q&A thing is good, we might be able to do a couple more things. Though, to be fair, I feel like I'm able to at least answer most, if not all, questions asked through chat, so this might be a fairly pointless endeavor after all. Is Harpoon the GOAT? Our first question. Harpoon is obviously the GOAT, the greatest of them all. And if you want to see more about Harpoon the GOAT, make sure you watch that latest Harpoon video up on my channel right now, or at least have it running in the background. The ideal build for Vjörna, there's two ways. Number one would be Soulbound Arcana. Always the split should be more focused on attack rather than crit damage. So you really want to go with left side gear, whatever you have. Right side gear would have to be attack, crit damage, or even full attack, depending on if you have an inspiration unit on the field. And there's two options. Number one is Soulbound Arcana set, and number two is the Cataclysm set if you own her exclusive piece, right? Both are about equally good, and the Cataclysm one is actually way easier to build because you have already crit rate and crit damage, the only real stats you need on the Vjörna, guaranteed on her exclusive piece. Yeah. Vjörna is actually super simple. The only thing you need is attack, crit rate, crit damage. And that's it. That's how you build a Vjörna. If you wanted to sprinkle in a bit of spice, you could add some rage regen. But outside of that, Vjörna is one of the simplest characters in the entire game to build and make powerful. Favorite epic hero if we're going looks only. Favorite epic hero if we were to have a look at it looks only. Ah, I can select the question. What happens if I do that? Let me see. What happens if I select this? Ha! There we go. So you can then also see the question asked. Ah. Can I give your roommate Bethany a shout out? What the hell is this? Though, here you can see the asked question. So, favorite epic hero by looks? Ooh, we would probably have to go closer into the gallery for this one. Okay, so it's not Wrath, it's not this guy, it's not Gluttony, it's not I. Why is Ein standing like this? He's like, he basically has no neck. What is he doing? She's kind of cool looking with like these wings behind her back. Honestly, Astrid is clean. Astrid is clean, just muscle mummy all the way. I like Baron. Baron is sick. Let's go with Baron. Yeah, Baron is sick. Yeah, I know we all know the Livian cinematic, but look at Baron. Huh? Huge eggs, no head, flames, skulls, screaming face. You can't get much better than that. Alright, next question. How would we gear a Demi to make her useful in gear rate 1? So, because Demi, if we take a quick look at her kit, because Demi has specialized attack speed, you really want at least attack speed subs on as many pieces as you can. You want as many attack speed subs on as many pieces as you can. And then otherwise, because it is gear rate 1, you want to at minimum have around 200% extra attack, but preferably more. So with a base attack of 4300, you kind of want to add an additional around plus 10,000 onto it, and the rest you can put into crit damage. Try to get as much attack speed as possible, and that's all there really is to say about her. You don't necessarily need all that much attack speed or extra rage regen to be able to ult every single time. So yeah, when it comes to ulting, just ult every single time he throws out his big healing waves to negate the healing. Okay, campaign, we gotta go back to campaign E2 to something. What else is there here? How do I get Astro to work properly? Gonna have to be my secondary fighter. If you're looking for her being your secondary fighter, and especially with the way the question is asked currently, probably focus everything on attack, because with the way this question is asked, I'm guessing it's for the 3 to play challenge. So that means you're still early / mid game. Rather focus everything on attack, get some attack speed when you can, and then build her like any other DPS later down the line. Alright, so this Q&A thing is interesting, though it does kind of take longer. Alright. So I think it's probably just easier asking in chat. It just gives me another click, and I don't think we have that many people writing messages here that we yet need something like a Q&A functionality thing. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah! Hollow's BDSM mask is way better. I think we can leave that uncommented. It's usually if you have an overwhelming amount of messages. That's at least not yet the case. But yeah, so it looks like we gotta go to stage 9 instead of the higher one, instead of stage 6 if we want to get the psi powers. So here we go. Just gotta quickly get the template up again so we can edit it here, and then quickly change this one to 9. Hey, Ahmed Yusuf, thank you very much for that. I think that's £3. I don't know the conversion rate, but hey, greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And how is it going is what that emote said. It is going pretty well. We are still well and truly stuck, though we are making progress. And the goal today is obviously to get towards the 18s so that we can get mythic gear only every single time we farm. Because not only does it give us higher chances at better pieces of gear, but more importantly, it gives us more gold. Because you can sell them for more gold, the mythic pieces that we get. And also you get more gold for just clearing the stage. And I guess we also do unlock gear dungeons. So gear dungeons is another benefit. And we do get another legendary pull when we do beat everything on 18. Which might still take us a bit longer, depending on when we finally start getting healers. And on the note of healers, tomorrow, which would have to be Friday, is I think the day where we pull the most for like the next 2 weeks. Because we still need to get the epic skill dust to kind of leave our sad situation behind. Where we are currently stuck. So we get a summon so we can get some skill dust from the spiritual altar. And we get a summon so we get a chance at Hollow. We get a summon so we get a chance at some epic healers. Yeah, I believe those should all be... Oh, no. Okay, what do we do here? Pull now. Okay, I think this should be fine. I have to admit that was pretty clutch. We almost lost one of our units, meaning we would have to restart the fight. Though, like this, nobody died. And, hey, look at Baron. Baron is a true DPS, let me tell you. And even if we activate the shield, and then that shield pop... see, he got him even before we were able to pop his shield. Huh? Who died? I pulled every single one. Lies. I'm like 99% certain I pulled Silas before he died. Guess he actually did die. Unlucky. Healer? No. We never placed her in the first place, I believe. So that shouldn't have been it. Huh. I mean, I guess we will just bring in a secondary healer up here to heal Silas and also use his ultimate with better timing. So that the same situation doesn't repeat itself. Whoops. So much for better timing. Any info on February 14th currently? Nope. But it does seem to be that the developers are getting back into office tomorrow. So we might be able to expect some form of information. Alright, there we go. This time nobody should have died. Harpen, yep. My guy Harpen was exactly hiding nothing. He was selling us a nothing burger. His whole foundation is built on lies. Can you actually... Could I pin a message? Pin, yes, alright. Happen show. Okay, happen go or trash. Let me just pin the video so if anybody is curious they know that it at least exists. And then we just shamelessly pin my own message. Muha, muha, muha. Ah, Vienna died. Should have paid more attention. Does Gwendolyn hold the hidden key to unlocking Harpen? I believe Harpen contains the hidden key to unlock himself. Huh? Though, let's be real here, the developers contain the hidden key to unlocking Harpen. Yep. She kinda needs a Boreas tier key. What are you expecting for the 14th patient experience playing one from the previous events? Alright, so what we're going to get for the 14th at almost 100% chance is a dedicated event with storyline, levels, rewards, shop, ranking, everything like that. So something like Sun Wukong's Journey is almost certainly coming in on the 14th. Secondly, there is a almost 100% chance of us getting a limited hero. So saving 200 summons for Valentine's is almost a must. Furthermore, this limited hero is most likely going to be a bond hero. So you want to get them on the date rather than later down the line, because limited heroes aren't something you can get later. So just in case that you do not get the bonded hero for the limited, prepare for the future, have him ready anyway, right? Let's make sure nobody dies here because it's getting a bit tight. Okay, we're fine. Next up, we're most likely going to see a rerun of one of the popular bond banners. So Silas Viana, which is unlikely with the Viana banner being Friday. Last Arrogance, which is also a bit less likely because she kinda came back rather recently. Then you have Kigiri Yuri. Kigiri Yuri is a potential banner. Hex Twyla is a potential banner. Enora might make a comeback, though I wouldn't put too much trust in Enora making a comeback. Hey, Best Rider was good. So, those are the three main easy to say points of 200 guaranteed banner, special event, and a return of older limited heroes. Outside of that, you're going to most likely see one piece of new... so if there's a new bond hero, is 200 summons enough? I mean, it depends on how we can get the other hero to bond to the limited, right? It's all a question about what that hero is. There is a chance that that hero is going to be like Imrid, so ancient exclusive. He might also be a rare unit on the same banner. We don't know, right? It heavily depends on how and who the bonded unit is. And yeah, so other point that is going to happen around Valentine's is a piece of new content. Seems very likely with the way they've been teasing them in messages and such. So our whole February update should mainly revolve around this whole Valentine's thing, though we should still get some form of content update, like potential hero buffs, new content, new exclusive artifacts, new exclusive gear, and anything else in between. So we'll have to see and let ourselves get surprised. I think this is kind of like the broader roadmap of what you can expect within the next week or two. So I think it's something you could be rather hopeful for. My current summons are only 90 with 3,000 diamonds. Can you save up 200 by the 14th? Possible. Keep in mind, you're going to get a dedicated event. There is still the logins currently, and you're going to get at least 2 to 3 weekly resets before the banner ends. So make sure that you play whatever you can play. Use whatever currencies to enter into content you have. Make sure you hit the hardest on any piece of content you can. And then I would say there is about a let's make it an 80% chance of you getting 200 summons. Because as always, even though you have 90 summons and 3,000-ish damage, which would equal to around 120 summons, you're still going to get at least 20 to 30 extra for just selling rares out of these summons in the first place. So yeah, just don't try to spend your summons too recklessly, though you can comfortably make a couple extra summons till the 14th. F the new gear, it's all garbage anyway, but what about, for example, Viana's exclusive gear? Huh? Yova's exclusive gear? Yova's exclusive gear is actually nasty. I think Calypso's is pretty decent. Yeah, we'll have to see. I guess the biggest introduction for faction exclusive gear would probably have to be the Watcher one, because you can just use it to get a higher set bonus than Sorbonne Arcana on a Watcher unit with Cataclysm. Do you think Silas and Björn better will come on Valentine's Day? No, unlikely. February patch notes went up on Reddit. I mean, is it just them leaking, or did they really just post them right this second? What? Why are the patch notes in Russian? 6 minutes ago, we briefly talked about it. Here are the patch notes. Let's quickly give it a look and see what's going on. Alright, so live and hot off the press 6 minutes ago, patch notes. Okay, let's see, what are we looking at? Is it going to be something useful? Because the problem is it's only two lines long. So we have no idea what this is, but luckily this is normal. Okay, what is this? Maintenance, not play the game, blah blah blah. The maintenance is on the 13th. So it's going to be 3 hours before the 13th. Okay, it's time we go back in time and see what they posted, unless they didn't post the full patch notes, right? So let's go back on our stream, rewatch, and see if we can read what the patch notes contained, because as you can see, obviously the patch notes message got deleted. So let's see what we're looking at. I'll show you in a second. I just have to find this. Okay, here we go. So let's swap to the browser. Right here. Alright, so here's us in the browser having a look at the patch notes before they got removed, which say: one for the heroes, Volker fixed an issue where the ultimate description did not reflect vulnerability scaling with skill level. Wow. Yuri Foxfire Kitsune optimized the bond skill to prioritizing HP for allies with lower health. Alright. 2 others added 4 refresh chances, 1,000 gold each to the black market, so more refreshes for everybody, and optimized some combat visuals. Alright, so that's pretty dry. Let's see what they come up with when they repost it, or if that really is everything. Because if it is everything, then oh boy, we might be deep down in trouble. And it currently isn't looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It is back up in English, but this is basically a nothing burger. Why even post this? If there's at least something, like, I mean, we kinda have to hope that something else happens on the 14th, because this looks like a patch where the only thing they're adding in is new heroes so that they can put in the new banners, right? This just looks like a patch where they can introduce the new banners and call it a day. Yeah, I don't know. What a great timing. Yeah, it's not gonna be an update that requires you to use the App Store. I'm pretty certain it should be without App Store, which might actually be the reason for it being so small. But it does look like something that's going to be just through the game. Where can I find the latest gear recommendation codes for the end game? You can go to the channel and I'll just link it to you, right? Might as well get it speedy up. At least currently, I'm still very happy with the codes. I don't think anything big changes. So I might make an updated one. A couple of you wanted one, but this still covers 99% of scenarios. So for the moment, I believe it is fine enough. What a exciting read of patch notes, huh? 2 slides of 300 gems for maintenance and 4 refreshes for shop, as well as a description change on Volker and a fix for prioritization on Yuri's bond skill. Yeah. Makes you wonder if that is everything, huh? Makes you wonder. Oh, I mean, 4 shop refreshes would have always been huge. The shop was always a very, very reliable source of gems and summons as well as stamina. So that's nothing we need to worry about too much. It would have been a great thing anyway, but yeah, I don't know if this is everything. Because also why post it like that? I mean, I guess I see what I can do. Let me ask our internal contact at good old Moonton if we can at least expect something more, or if we should start clowning this update for what it is. Let's give them a chance first to give us at least something of an explanation. Is that all for February, or can we expect another update around the 14th? So yeah, I'll probably only get a response by like tomorrow, because of the way time zones work. So I'll let you know if anything crazy happens there. I might make like a 20-second video about the patch notes later today. just so we're all on the same page. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, I can tell you what I think about Lubu. I think nothing about him, because I really couldn't tell you what he does. I have no idea of his kit. And that is intentional on my part, because I don't trust leaks. Not in the sense that I don't trust them from like a standpoint, but they always contain something that's not quite true. Be it ultimate multipliers, base stats, there's always something that isn't the way it is. And it's always one thing to read a kit, but it's a whole nother thing to play around with the kit itself, right? So that's the thing. We wait until it's on test server, and then we judge. Because before it hits test server, even if it's leaked, it might not even get to the game or come to the game in the first place. So yeah. There's exactly 0 I can tell you about my opinion on Lubu, if that guy even exists, because I don't usually peruse leaks. You started a new account and you summoned 170 times to get Abomination, Glacius, Lucia, Hex and Björna. Is it a good start? This is a massively powerful start, because that's a lot of legendaries, and you have great AoE mage, great single target mage in Glacius, incredible damage dealer in Hex. Abomination as a super useful fighter because he's tanky and can still deal damage. You have Lysier. Basically, Vjörna and Lysier together allow you to go to 121 for gear rates. So it is a very good start. Yep. You were those that made me test Harpen. It's your fault. Or not fault. But yeah. I don't think the game can update until it's back in the App Store. It makes sense, right? They don't want to upgrade or update the game because it would lock out the whole American play base, which would be 25% of people, which I don't think is gonna happen. Yeah, but hey, we'll see. How are you so chill all the time, never overreact and always still level-headed? I mean, there's no point, right? It's always better to give someone the benefit of the doubt, see what happens first, because who knows? Maybe the big update happens on the 14th together with the great surprise of, ooh, we finally fixed everything. Here, take big update. And also something else, we're always, every single day we're getting a summon and huge stamina potion and what is it, gold? We're, like, they are giving us the compensation. They did say you're getting it every single day until the issue is fixed. And because we're still getting the compensation, obviously means the issue is still something that they're worried about or haven't yet been able to circumvent. So I guess we just gotta give them the time. Give them the time to get their stuff back together, and hopefully the sooner the better. No reason to be like, oh no, why is this not happening? It doesn't help us, it doesn't help them, it helps nobody. Yeah, but I don't really like... See, I have only one video ever where I made a second follow-up. And that was on the Ajax update, where they introduced the passive. On the Ajax update where they introduced the unnameable passive, I made a review kind of talking about one aspect of his, but then completely, or not completely, but to an extent, forgetting the second part of that whole passive, which made me have to do a follow-up one, and it was something I didn't really like. Me having to retake my opinion back and be like, damn, alright bro, I was wrong. I don't really like that. I like to, and also the problem is, you can't guarantee that those that watched your first video are always going to watch the second one. So in most cases you might even end up with people that just see your first one and then they're like, alright damn, never got resolved, fuck that guy, right? You would have to rely on everybody watching not only your first but also the follow-up video or the other way around, and that's just not something you can guarantee. Have we solved the skill dust issue? Nope! We are still gloriously stuck in skill dust hell until tomorrow. And can I finally place our healers better so they don't all die? I mean, it's not that hard. Come on, I can do it. We just gotta hide them from that side, because that side is dangerous. And we can skip the song because it feels like I'm about to fall asleep. Dark Genesis. Might as well. And it's also very unusual for the devs to give us an update on a Thursday at like 9 hours after their usual time to post stuff. Yep. Yes, we would like to pull a Björn Awakening, but mostly we're still looking for A Laurel because she's rated up on the banner, B, a epic healer because we're in desperate need of an epic healer, and C, Laurel and Dolores, who obviously are epic healers but not in the super traditional sense, because we would still be fine with like in the Sunday or Vortex or a Medon. Baron Awakenings? We don't really care about Baron Awakenings. Aaron? I mean, I know. On a war related note, your Idra is hard carrying. She's basically doing all your damage. That's what Idra does. Where do I get my music from? Currently, I'm streaming through Streamlabs, and they have a Streamlabs music tab completely free. You wouldn't even need to pay anything or even properly register. And there's a fantasy section, and it's just the fantasy section there, which is honestly, in my opinion, quite nice. Alright, time to 6-star Idril and then see how far we can go in Gear Raid 3. Oh yeah, we gotta upgrade the 4-star first, huh? There you go. If you want a tip for free-to-play challenge or speedrunning war early game, get Idril 6-star. Pretty much yes. Pretty much yes. That is a generational tip, and it allows you to progress that much faster. Oh, we're missing XP, and we're also missing Mythic Extract. Huh. So, first order of the day, before we figure out where to get the Mythic Extract and everything. Once more, how many gems of value GB chests? Question mark. Let's start low again. Let's go with 100, 150, 200, and then lastly, obviously 300. So, quickly, let's see once again how good our reward's going to be, while I briefly have to get my stuff in order. We'll take like a minute max. So then let's answer the poll. Full chests, Nightmare 1, Night and Heart. First chest, purple. Okay. That's already 100 gems. That's 188 gems out of a single chest. That's a skill crystal. Why couldn't this be skill dust? I don't know. Okay, looks like 150. No, technically 200. If you get Ezreal or Alien, would I lock them in? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. So, interesting. That first chest did carry us very, very hard. Yeah, 200 is indeed a pretty good guess. Some extra energy, arena fights. Look at how many arena fights we have. 13. And look at all these vultures. Look at all these vultures chilling in arena just to hunt us down. Like, we're so poor. We are a 5-day-old account and we're getting attacked. Unbelievable. But we'll make our way back up to the top. Ooh, how many of those do we have? 18! We're actually kind of close to that one. Didn't think that would be the case. Oh yeah, we have our free summon! We have a free summon, no questions asked. Please, summon. Provide us with something else. No! At least gems? Yes! Gems! Woo! 30 gems, that's what we're talking about. Let's go! I like myself some gems. Not the best reward, not the worst either. War Room. Tide. Wave 13. Take everyone back. Redeploy everybody. Full send it. So, current objective is... I don't know, probably 316? Why take back and redeploy? Because it auto places down the highest BP units that you have. So, just so I don't have to use my mental power. Why, by the way, are we even getting the Valentine's banner without update? Yes, I'm pretty certain with just that little small update there, they can already add in the new heroes into the game files. It does a lower power for you. Might be true. But it is at least technically... I guess it only really does it once you get to having the 3 mages, 3 marksmen, 3 tank portion of the skill tree. So that's still going to take us quite a while to get there. Oh, the US is getting the update because it's not a... it's a server-side update. It's not a game update where you have to download it through the stores. It's a server-side update that you can just do. The game is just going to be like, here, do you want to download, I don't know, 100 Mbits of extra data, and then you just download it in the game. I'm pretty certain this thing doesn't have to go through Google Play or whatever. Oh, I do think we can get new banners. We just can't get, I think, new game modes and stuff like that. Honestly, I think you can put a trust into the fact that Valentine's is still going to contain new banners, and as much as the devs are willing or possible to make happen, because that would be way too big of an opportunity for them to miss. So, yeah. I think we can calculate the fact that it's gonna contain banners, it's gonna contain new stuff, and it's gonna be fine because they know they can't really fuck it up. So yeah, I don't think there's anything much to worry about. Now let's collect our, yeah, you see, 20 skill dust, happy days. The only issue is we're now on 30. Rather than 40, which is what we would need. Yikes! Why does it have to be 40? Why couldn't it be 30? Why couldn't we be getting 10 extra? Okay, let's quickly figure out that gear, and then we kind of have to work on Idris' 6-star promotion in the background. So let's hope we can at least find one piece that has attack percent, crit rate, crit damage, or attack percent, crit rate, attack speed. or something similar in these 3 mythics there at the top. So we found one decent piece. Obvious problem with that piece is the fact that it's missing crit chance. Though, as long as the rolls are good, we can roll with it. So, we did 47 runs for absolutely nothing. Nice. Okay, next order of the day. What do we do to kind of come back from that terrible gear session? Worth grinding AMR? I mean, we could technically grind stage 6. So the reason why we would be grinding stage 6 of AMR would be because we're getting a lot of broken meteorites and we can use those to summon epic artifacts with a chance at legendary. But I only really want to grind AMR once we hit stage 18, and that is still a tiny bit far away. So yeah. I believe we're still going to be hitting Nightmare 1, so NR1 hard and NR1 today, still tomorrow, today push for NM2. We also need experience points. I don't know how many. Probably a lot. So let's quickly run some brief XP dungeons, while we're also hoping to get the promotion materials we need. And then see if this turns into anything useful. Though it does make me wonder if we even stand a chance at beating Gear 8-3, because we do need left side and right side AoE units, and our only super reliable AoE unit would have to be Drogo, and then on the other side maybe Vjörna. Though I do not know how high the potential of our Vjörna is going to be when it comes to shutting down one of these AoE sites. Middle shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna have Idril, we're gonna have Sealers. We should be fine getting through the middle. But it might actually delay us until tomorrow before we can make proper progress. Because we're not only going to be getting the mythic gear, but we are also going to be able to get more resources to upgrade our heroes with, and a chance at pulling someone useful. So honestly, today might actually be rather short, while we try to keep while trying to keep as much of our resources as possible for tomorrow. No, Brienne. The issue with Brienne is she doesn't hit enough targets. We can use her as kind of like a supporting role, but I feel like if it's coming to like hitting the most amount of targets, Drogo should still be our best help. Yep. We're talking about Gear Rate 3, not Gear Rate 1. Or Gear Rate 2 even. On the other hand, how important would our healers even have to be in the first place for us to make it through? Probably pretty good, right? You kind of do need a vortex, which we don't own. Hey, extra gems. Those runs on stage 15 were kind of disappointing. Nope, no more yet. So we have to do with Drogo and Vierna. So Drogo left side, Vierna right side, Silas Idril middle, Brienne for support, double healer, and then I guess Mary to help out whichever side is struggling the most. But yeah, we gotta get that Idril promotion first, get those max level ups, and then see what we can do. You have both Maul and Kai at 50 and you can't clear 16 yet. Might be a gear issue. If your gear is strong enough. Though, or I guess you could say skill ups, right? Skill ups for Maul. So that his ultimate comes in faster. Yeah, I think she's fine. Okay, one more level, right? We do one more run. We keep her at level 59. She can get the last level through playing. Can Theowin replace Drogo? No. Once again, unless you have him A5. Unless you have Theowin A5, he just doesn't have the reach to deal with every single enemy there. At least at realistic gear levels, right? If you have overpowered gear, everybody could replace Drogo. Yep, Drogo is indeed absolutely insane for a blue, which reminds us that we have a couple blue skill crystals, so we'll have to think about where to actually use those. And I believe Drogo might be our #1 candidate when it comes to putting it on him. Or putting it on a rare unit in the first place. Let's at least get it. Would you use Baron in the free to play? Oh, Boreas. Oh, if it was between Vierna, Karmet, and Boreas, I would probably still pick Karmet or Vierna. But if it's between him and no legendary AoE mage, or him and an epic one, yes, I would always pick Boreas in a heartbeat. Still no promotion materials out of 6 runs. Unlucky. Guess we gotta queue that again. Yeah, Decimus is to consider. We gotta consider Nunea. We gotta consider Autumn. We might even have to consider Ilukas. There's a couple ones. Though I think Drogo is the one to most likely help us here. So we have the maxed out passive. And we're getting closer to that maxed out ultimate. Might as well get these Mary upgrades. We're gonna need it for Gear Rate 3, Gear Rate 1 regardless. Makes her a bit more tanky. Okay, is there anything obvious we want to complete first? Maybe faction trial. Esotericists, who do we even have? Ah, a bunch of units we're not allowed to use. Great. Yep. Can we even beat stage 1? Because I think our Janker doesn't have gear. Yeah, probably not. Probably not gonna happen. We could fuse ourselves in Norvras. Technically. I know it's Watch of Rams and all, but they really should give you Lunari on day 7 instead of Iron. Yeah, that would be pretty overpowered, that's true. Hey, 4-star Psychic. How are we looking in this Oracle's trial right here? We have a slight lead, which is nice. How close are we to 5-starring Iona? 1, technically 2, 3, 4. Or we could work on... I don't really want to upgrade Drogo as the next one. Can Lucius help kill 319 boss, or should I build Calypso? Sadly, I only have Egypt, Brienne, Drogo, no lords, and used Friend Razak to clear 318 before. Yes, you can use Lucius. You don't have to build Calypso. If it's between Lucius and Calypso, rather go with Lucius. Though honestly, I would recommend you, rather than using Lucius, just go with my guy right here. Just use Liam. You don't even have to build him well. Just give him a lot of rage regen, a lot of attack speed, and he's gonna do a very good amount of damage. And also with his low cost ultimate, he is going to allow your Idril to ult quite often. Or not ult quite often, but trigger her passive, which increases her next shot's damage when someone ults. This one right here. Each time an ally casts their ultimate, the hero's next attack will deal 100% increased damage. While also, but these airborne units only take 70, but it is still a massive amount of extra damage. Okay, yeah. Let's see how we shape up against 316. She still has the highest attack set of all of our heroes. We're gonna change it to Idril for this one. Now Drogo. Drogo kind of needs the best we could give him. His base attack is so low at only 1500. Where even something like this, and 39% attack boost, still end up being less than 632 attack. Are you going to 6 Jogo for Gear 8 3? If we have to clear Gear 8 319, we might have. We might have to. Okay, let's at least get a baseline of who is performing what and who we can make worse. Lucia A1 as well, so it's good. It doubles his damage for me. Yeah, his A1 is really useful. So first challenge is obviously making it past this part right here. Okay, so we kinda can't afford to take the Gear of Idril, because even with what we gave her, she's barely able to deal with these summoner units in the beginning. Alright, we're already losing. Let's see the first burst of Drogo on the right side with his current gear. It's enough for the first wave. Problem is, second wave contains all the stronger enemies. Now we kind of really have to see how the Björnar side of things deals with it. Drogo might need some more base HP. Him dying there, not that great. Yeah. But it's only the first wave. It's only the first wave. The first wave, as we all know, is just the beginning. Let's check out Gear 2. Let's see how bad it truly is. Huh? Let's see how bad it truly is for our situation here with the healers. Let's see how bad it truly becomes. We don't have a Rogers. I really like Rogers. Mystifor, why any big progress the last 2 days? Nope. We are still stuck. Yo, Abater was good. We are still stuck on the epic skill dust quest. And that's looking like it's not gonna change. Otherwise, we pulled in Iona. And our healer situation is still very terrible. I guess that pretty much sums up the way it's going for us currently. On my main I used Razakan more for these stages, so Joker was never even placed. I mean, if you have Razakan more, you just don't have a reason, right? You just don't have a reason to place him. So, first Earthshake, stage 10, right? Keep in mind this is stage 10, nowhere close to 18, and our units already half dead. That is also our chances of us actually making it to stage 18. Our chances are already half dead. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be like 14 or something. 13, right? We could try something fancy where we don't keep the units on our field and we're just cycling Silas Vierna as well as a bunch of deplorable we don't care units to see if that might be enough. So let's say we take out both healers. Take out every non-ground unit we can. And I kind of send it like this. Do you A3 Pope got 2 stones or need to wait for another big lord like Ingrid or Valdi? I don't know. You could... I mean, if you want to A5 Pope, nobody would say you made a mistake. So you would be fine. How close are we to level 40? Oleg will make this a cakewalk. He probably won't. Reason why Oleg wouldn't turn this into easy peasy mode is because the healers still suck. And there's not much a Olagus is going to be able to change about that. Yeah. How much do these guys actually get slowed with a Mary? Ha! That looks kind of funny. Let's see if we can really do healerless Gear Raid 2. Because that would be at least a little something, which might also be what we have to rely on to somehow make it through this terrible situation. I'm stuck for another 2 days for the complete wave 30 in type. Oh, that's just not something anybody can avoid, right? That's just a natural tide block. We might have to find a solution for the stone throwers though. because their damage is getting a little annoying. So, how do we get around the stone throwers? Would be by having a tanky platform unit before sealers. So, the way we do that is probably just holding Mary for that lane there at the end. Go Sealers, come on, beat him! Very nice. Huh. We still need like 2 or 3 upgrades for Decimus's passive. We're like 2 or 3 level ups away from having the perfect amount of seconds. Yep, he is indeed coming in clutch. So what did we say what we wanted to do? We wanted to start off with Mary and then put in Silas so Mary can tank a couple of back shots. So that's Didn't I place him? Did I place the Mary or did I place Mary Silas or Silas Mary? Who did I place first right there? Who did I place first? Mary into Silas? Okay, so we gotta go Silas into Mary. Alright, we can do that. Unless they attack the highest HP unit first, because that would be kinda catastrophic. Oh yeah, someone asked why no healers? Because our healers suck! That's simplified why. They just suck. And it's something I haven't yet tried out before, so I just kind of want to give it a shot and see if we might be able to come up with something remotely useful here. Oh, I mean the Sunday and Lily, you're gonna need the Sunday anyway. Because Nisande allows you to cleanse. I mean, I guess unless you have a Midan, right? If you had a Midan, you would invest into Midan, but Nisande you can use to cleanse for Git Boss too, which is going to come in clutch. So what did we say? I think we wanted to go like this, and then right here, over here. We can do it better on the next stage. Let's see if they... Yeah, okay, they stopped targeting Silas, which is great. Yeah, and then we ult to defeat everybody here, and then we remove. Maybe she survives on her own. She does. Nice. So maybe we go solo healer. We just use one healer that's there to like tank the shots. No, it would be placement or... We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we do. Oh, these ground smashes are gonna be the death of us. So we'll have to change the placement order to the point where Björnar goes out first, so that we have Silas for later, so Silas can burst down the boss before the boss starts smashing the ground. Not that bad. Maybe we can get a nice roll there. You have both Nisande and Midan. I would go with Midan, because Midan has better range, slightly better ultimate, and she skates with HP. So you can use HP pieces on her in comparison to like most others where you would need to use attack pieces. Also more tanky, so a little more versatile. Give us full purple. Oh, that's not completely terrible. That is not completely terrible. Alright. So that was just stage 11. No, yeah, just stage 11. So now for stage 12. What fixes did we want to make? Nothing big, okay. If you let him kill somebody, then there are no more smashing in the ground. Yeah, but then we would also have to block him regardless. But sure, we can go with that too. Where we wanted to start off with Björnar. We can still improve on that based on if we do need the 3-star clear. Is this 18? Oh hell no, it's like 12. It's like stage 12. Okay, let's see what changes for stage 13. Ah, the sandstorm. Good old motherfucking sandstorm. Completely forgot that thing even existed. Not gonna lie. Okay, so this part is easy, right? We just kill the first wave, it's whatever, we let him smash the ground, we don't really care. Now next part's gonna be more interesting. Especially how we intend to survive it. There you go. Our currently strongest healer, 5 stars in all. 1 popped like it's none of anybody's business. That's a good sign, because it helps us to know that we're fucked. Huh? That's great. Woo! Alright, I guess we could put her into a full HP set. Though we would kind of have to do the same thing with Camille too. Yeah. No. Hmm. $215 blue mage insignias. Damn, we are rich. You know what? You know what we're actually gonna do? I think we're going to end really early today and then go incredibly long tomorrow. Yeah. Because it is kind of pointless what we're doing here. We neither have the gear sets, nor do we have the ability to, for example, use our summons to get something useful. We are stuck on the epic skill dust. We're waiting for Lecia's shop to upgrade. Fishy people are fishing. Honestly, Ladybo, we need the summons for the summon event tomorrow. We do actually need those summons. I mean, we could mindlessly grind campaign, but I would rather grind it when A, there's a banner to use these summons on, and B, we have all our gear. So this is the game plan. I'll be getting rid of all this stamina. I'll be getting rid of all that stamina, so that we can get maybe some better gear, just some slightly better basic gear pieces. Also, I'll be using it on XP. But besides that, maybe I do like the arena fights. It's nothing too fancy. It's gonna be look something like this. I refresh, find someone weak, attack, refresh, find someone weak, attack, refresh, find someone weak, attack, refresh, find someone weak. So yeah, it's nothing too exciting. And then yeah, so we're going to go below stamina cap. We're going to get rid of the arena fights. We do our faction trial differently. Want to ask again, what is damage difference between A3 and A5 pop? I think it's like 15 to 20%. It should be something like 15 to 20% if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So we're just gonna do some basic stuff. And tomorrow we're gonna finally escape Skill Dust Jail and be able to do our thing. You know, just in case, let me actually see when did we beat, on which day did we beat XP rates the last time. When did we beat 318 the last time around? I think it was super early. I think it was really early. Yeah, on day 6. On day 6, last time, epic only, we actually managed to beat 218. And this time we have legendaries. Though we are further in campaign. No, we are not. Man, not getting epic healers is cucking us like there's no tomorrow. Holy. So we're going to tie with our epic only account tomorrow if we can beat an 18, which I still don't know if it's possible for us to beat 318 tomorrow. Though the good thing is we can directly go from 318 into attempting 319, because there's not so much of a difference. So we might just be able to go 318 instantly 319. Though we also kind of need a Dolores, or we would have to 6-star Nunea, which, yeah, if I can avoid it, I would gladly avoid having to 6-star Nunea. Yeah. You're 36 days into your first account and you just learned so much, cleared an extra 2 station on Gear Rate 2? Nice! If you need some more advice currently on how to progress, besides me obviously doing it tomorrow or whenever, I have a whole stream series from doing it epic only, where we also progressed through 218. You might even find a couple 218 tips in there. Especially how you use Vortex. I think it was the day 9 one. The day 6 stream for the epic only. Somewhere under lives, you'll find it. Might help you instantly go to 218 too. And yeah, even though this is a way shorter one in comparison to the other ones, it feels like it's a good time to end it here, because nothing is happening. Exactly, nothing is happening. And this is our 10th Ancient, which means hopefully on Valentine's or whenever we are going to be able to do a whole Ancient 10 pull. Isn't that exciting? That's about as exciting as this key piece right here. Garbage. At least nothing super useful for us. Alright, then we see each other tomorrow on a lot of summons, a lot of grinding, and hopefully a lot of progress. Bye bye.